What is this? Subscribe, BBelleGames here, and in today's video we are going to be unboxing the G560 speakers. These are something that I got for my birthday. Put that to the side. Thanks for being here. We're going to open up these speakers. They're gaming speakers. This is really heavy, by the way. Super heavy things. Okay, so, wow. Welcome to the LightSync gaming speakers. That's it, play advanced. There's some instructions. Such a big box. Here's the instructions. I'm gonna have to stand up and open them. Okay, so there's like preferred flaps. I think this is the subwoofer. We'll push this to the side. That has an interesting smell.
It tells you a story and makes you want to dance. Steve Fox examines an overnight phenomenon, rapping to the beat.
It smells like I'd say like a new couch. That's what this smells like. Move that to the side. Subwoofer. There's a cable in the back as well. There we go. Boom. Some important safety features. We got a cable for power. We'll take these out. The speakers, they both a G502 or G560. Sorry, I was thinking of my mouse. And then a nice subwoofer here, which, oh look, it has like a thing in the front. So I'm gonna set this all up. Then I'll show you guys a sound test, but really sound tests don't really make sense because you're listening through it from something different, but I'll do one anyways. So let's get into that portion. This is the top of the line speakers. They're competing with Razer, I think, in a good way. All right, so I am here going to set this thing up, the subwoofer. That's why I'm on the floor, if you were wondering. But first we have to figure out how to plug it all in. So here we are with the box, and we're gonna do this. So this is where we gotta plug those things into. So I'm gonna do that right now. So for the sound test portion of this video, I decided to play a couple of different songs. So you will now be listening to, I think it's 3 different songs that I played. Only a few seconds of each song because copyrighted, you know, I don't want to get copyrighted. These are some of the best songs that I like at the moment. So I hope you enjoy that. And also, I did play some Fortnite. You'll see some footage of that as well. The reason that I didn't put the audio for the Fortnite playing is because you can hear my clicking and my typing and all that stuff. So it's really weird. It doesn't sound as good, so I decided to just show footage of it and what the lights look like when I'm playing Fortnite. Keep in mind when I did record the music part of this, it was on the audio visualizer setting. So there is a setting for that, so when like a different beat hits, it does that. There's a bunch of different things that you can do with this program. I will list them for you after this, but first let's do the sound test. Before I get to all of the software things, a couple things I want to address about these speakers. First of all, the shape is kind of weird, but I think it's a cool little modern looking speaker set. The cables that come with it that are already attached to the speakers are very, very thick. So it's not really that big of a deal, but if you don't like thick cables, I don't know, don't get these. Another thing is you may think that the lights are not bright. They are super, super bright. And you can change the brightness of them as you please, but they are really bright and really vibrant. It's also possible to connect them using an auxiliary cable, or you can use Bluetooth. I like that about this, so it doesn't have to be just a PC speaker setup. You can take it on the go if you really want to a party or something. Plug it in with an auxiliary cable or use Bluetooth on your phone, which I was able to do.
Very, very easy to actually set up the Bluetooth. You just hold down the Bluetooth button for 3 seconds and it's located on the right speaker. So is the auxiliary cable. And after that, scan for the device and it should pop up gaming speakers, something along those lines. Super simple to set up. Speaking of setup, I think the setup of the actual speakers was also super easy to do for PC. All you have to do is plug in a few things, then bada bing, bada boom, download the software, set it up. It works perfectly fine. Super simple. I love that about different tech that I get. If it's hard to set up, people don't really want to use it. This was something that was easy and simple to put into place. So now let's get into the portion of the video where we talk about the program. Before I even downloaded this program, I had a different Logitech program, which was a little bit outdated. So they had me download the Logitech G program. This is what it looks like once you launch the actual program. It shows all of the different devices that you have plugged into your computer. I have my mouse, my keyboard, the speakers, and my webcam. So basically, to interact with one of them, you basically just click it. So let's go to the G560 speakers. Once you click it, there are in the top left-hand corner different presets that you can have. Now, people have probably made some for Assassin's Creed, Destiny 2, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege. I have it on desktop default because I have it already set up there. Next thing you can do is the lighting options. So you can click lighting, and then as you can see, it's on light sync right now. In order to change this, you press effect. Now you can have it off, fixed, cycle, breathing, screen sampler, or audio visualizer. And I'll explain each of these in detail right now. Off is basically there's no lights whatsoever. Doesn't mean that your speakers are going to be off, just your lights are off. Fixed is it's on one specific color. As you can see, you could pick a color. It's very, very simple. You basically have all of these colors here, right? Which I added this last row here. So you just look through, let's say you want a dark purple. And you basically drag it into a bubble. Boom. Done. If you want it to use that color, you sync the lighting zones, like such. See, it worked. Cycle cycles through a bunch of different colors. You can't really do anything with this besides changing the brightness of it and the rate of which it cycles through the colors. Next we have breathing. Basically what breathing is it picks a color that you choose. So this one is on light blue. The rate and the brightness of it, you can see it's like dark, and then it goes back. Screen sampler is a bit confusing and I'm still not sure how to use it yet. But basically what it does is it takes whatever is on your screen and tries to project it onto the light to make it more atmospheric. So I basically edit it here and I put the two different places that I want it to take the light from. The bottom left and the bottom right corners. Which you can of course move this to your liking, but I have it set there, just those two regions, because I think it looks the best. Screen sampler takes whatever colors are on the bottom portions of your screen because that's what I have it set at. And it projects that onto the wall. Audio visualizer, I've shown you guys already. Any music that you play or any video that you play on your computer, the lights will react to that, if that makes any sense. Color mode, which is fixed or reactive. So fixed is just one color, as you can see. Reactive is two colors, the low color and the high color, depending on the type of beat or note, I suppose. So you can change this to your liking. Really doesn't matter. Next you have the assignments. You can assign your audio, your macros, and your systems. I have not even touched this. I don't even want to mess with it, but you know, the option is there if you really want it. Acoustics is basically changing the way that your speaker sounds. You can also enable surround sound and do all of this if you are familiar with it. I'm not familiar with it, so I just disable it. I keep everything basically on default. As the equalizer is right here, you have different modes: flat, FPS, cinematic, communications, MOBA, and bass booster. I keep it on default. I think it sounds the best. Maybe I'll use frames per second when I play shooters, but I'm not really sure about that. And of course, you can add a new one and change it to your liking. So as you can see, the program is very, very simple. The other option that you have is you can sync up all of your different devices with the lights that you choose for your speakers, which is a cool feature. You cannot do it when you're using any of the modes such as the screen sampler mode or the audio visualizer mode. You can do it when you're cycling, as you can see. Sync lighting options, and you can sync the other ones. That's basically the program. Super simple to use, super simple to set up. Hope that was helpful. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. and subscribe for some more videos like this in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed the Logitech G560 unboxing, showcase, all that stuff.